Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan James. I'm a mindset coach that loves to specifically focus on relationships. We're on our second live stream 2 days in a row. I told you guys I was going to come on and post this week. So before we get into today's video, remember that life is not happening to you, but happening through you. When you become the change you seek to experience, you're going to experience that change everywhere you go. You are showing the world how to treat you based on what you believe and feel about yourself, and you're creating your reality on a moment-to-moment basis, contingent on the meaning and the value that you assign to the things going on around you, how you show up, how you respond to it, what you persist forward with, what the story is that you have in your mind, and how confident you feel in your ability to create the results that you desire in your life. We're just doing a quick little midday video about reacting, because I think this is another really important topic when it comes to achieving what you desire and being able to gain a full grasp on your emotions and your thoughts is a very, very important skill. Okay. Now, I want to say one thing here when it comes to reacting, because some of the things that you guys are going through could be very triggering. People saying things that are very disrespectful. You're in circumstances that you don't want to experience, or you're facing challenges where you feel like reacting is necessary because it's going to allow for you to prove a point of like, don't do this to me. Okay. But it's all about how you choose to respond to the things that are going on around you. So in yesterday's video, I said the circumstances don't matter. And I said, you guys should really use your imagination to, you know, create a version of yourself that has the result that you desire, right? So who is that version of you? How are they showing up in their reality? How are they operating? What type of behaviors do they have? Like, how are they showing up? And then once you get very clear on who that version of you is that is past this challenge, you want to align yourself to those beliefs. But you also have to understand that how you're showing up and the way that you respond to things, the actions that you take, are in an essence and in a way an affirmation in and of themselves. So when it comes to the things that are going on around you, my biggest word of advice when it comes to reacting, you want to kind of take a step back from reacting and align yourself to responding. Okay. I know this is a play on words, but there's a huge difference between reacting and responding. So when you're reacting to something, you're getting triggered, you are getting highly emotional, your mind is going to all these weird, wonky places. You're normally locking in on a story, and then you are projecting emotions outward. You're blaming, you're accusing, you're playing into a pattern that you don't want to experience, right? So the whole point to shifting your beliefs and stabilizing in your nervous system is to have a goal in mind and then show up as a version of yourself that can create this result, which means you need to be very aware of how you're responding to the things that are going on around you. So what is my word of advice? Okay. Before you react to something, try to catch yourself. Okay. And this is going to become easier as you integrate new beliefs and you stabilize your nervous system. But in this moment now, ask yourself, is this really worth a reaction? Is this really worth a response? Is me reacting to this right now recreating the very thing that I don't want to experience anymore? Because in order to create change, you have to decide to be the change. You're going to show up fully as this new version. You're going to believe in yourself, but you're also going to believe in the people around you. So when you want to continually react to the things that are going on, you really need to ask yourself, is reacting to this feeding into the very story and the thing that I no longer want to experience? Now, this version of myself that I'm aligning to, how would they react to this situation, or how would they respond to this situation? Would they come in with a positive assumption? Would they be very calm and relaxed? Would they respond in a way that shows that they know their worth, but they're not being argumentative or making accusations? Is the version of me that would respond to this that has a solution, would they be moving towards solutions? How does that actually look? Okay. So you want to train yourself before you get taken over by emotion to look at what's going on in front of you and really value it and assess the value that you're placing on it and see, is this thing really worth a response? Or if I was confident with myself and I knew that I could create the result that I desire, would I make this nothing? Would I be, just kind and loving and confident within myself and responding in a way that shows that this isn't a problem for me and I know that I'm going to be able to get what I want? And if that's truly the response I would be giving, how does that look? Okay. Which means you need to critically think, Okay, you need to step out of just automatically reacting and ask yourself the long-term implications of the actions and the way that you're showing up and how that aligns with your desired result. And if you can catch yourself each time and say, you know what, fuck this, I'm not playing into this game anymore. I'm not reacting to this anymore. I'm not going to persist forward with this story. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to fight. I'm not doing this. This is done. Okay. I can be loving and I can respond to you and I can appreciate you and I can listen to you and I can hear what you have to say, but I'm not going to play into this anymore. Okay. And if you can just respond in a very kind, loving way, knowing your desired result into being, that is what the version of you that has the desired result that you want would be doing. They would already mentally be past this problem. They wouldn't be reacting to it anymore. They wouldn't be playing into the game anymore. They would be knowing their worth. They would be knowing their value, and they would be showing up very confident in that. Okay. So, as tempting as it may be to react to the things that are going on around you, you really need to ask yourself, is this worth reacting to? Because if I want to break this pattern, I need to move on from it. I need to lead my reality in the direction that I desire to go, which is going to require you to practice self control. Okay. How do you do this beforehand? Breath work is really awesome. If you're very triggered right now, I really recommend that you do breath work like 2 to 3 times a day. Your nervous system is very, very important. And then self concept beliefs like I'm always able to create the solution. I'm always cool, calm, and relaxed. I'm always moving towards solutions. I am believing in the best of myself. I'm believing in the best of the people around me. Handling challenging situations is the easiest thing for me to do. I always know what to say, when to say, and how to say it. I'm always able to speak in a way that is receivable. I comfort the people around me, and I'm always able to move them towards solutions as well too. Those are really good beliefs. If you can stabilize your nervous system and get those beliefs aligned, you should start to show up in a way where instead of getting triggered and just reacting with pain or anger or resentment or accusations, you're able to move out of that and start to show up in a way that's in alignment with what you want to experience. So before you react to the things in your life, ask yourself, okay, really ask yourself, is this worth a reaction? And if I do this right now, if I react the way that I initially want to react, is that just going to continue to recreate the very thing that I don't want to experience? And if the answer is yes, take a step back, calm down, realize there's no urgency, that you can just listen to what somebody has to say for a little bit and just, okay, I'm sorry you feel that way. Gather yourself internally, get into a better feeling space, and then respond when you feel better. Okay? Be the solution. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Be the change you want to experience in the world, and you can do it. You can create the desired results that you want, but just realize that you got to feel confident with that first. Okay? Hope you have a good day. Bye.